People of Earth, welcome back. I'm glad you can join me. We are here in the magical realm of Noita, which is a brutally difficult game, slightly less brutal than the real world, so it makes it a pretty good place to come and just chill out for a little while, say some silly stuff, and just hang out for like 20 minutes. For the first little bit here, I want to address maybe some newer players or experiences that I had as a new player. This game is quite difficult, I would say. Has kind of a steep learning curve, specifically at the very beginning, that there's not a whole lot of information in game, I feel like, that helps you get through or figure out a lot of the things organically. So there are tools, I feel like, that can help a newer player, or just if you want to have a slightly less intense experience while playing, then mods are where it's at. And some people might say, oh, the purists might say, oh, well, that's cheating. Gosh, you want to have the experience that the developers intended. Well, this is the menu that was developed by the developers, and they have mods because I think they knew. Anyway, so just to give you an example of some of the mods that I've used in my experience with the game that's really helped me out, is just a couple of them, and there's hundreds of them, so I only just have a couple. And as you can see, they're all grayed out, so I don't even have any of them operating currently because we're just letting it hang out on this daily run that we're doing. So just to go through some of these, I think the first couple are pre-installed, and I have never really messed with any of those. The first one, if you really want to start getting into building your gameplay profile, if you want to play other seeds, specific seeds, this one is, you've got to have a seed something. So this is the one that I've used, Seed Changer. We don't have it on, but whatever. Learning the spells and the mechanics and how to build wands, and also just quality of life tools that make the game a little bit more playable and really open it up. Spell Lab. This one is great. It has lots of different tools in it. As an example, a no death mode, which hilariously will extend your runs, but will not guarantee that you don't die, because of that's just how the game is. Maybe a nod to modders or people who say that it's cheating. Well, you could put on a cheat and it still doesn't guarantee that you don't die. So there you go. But Spell Lab, it's actually, it's got many multi-layers of tutorials on how to build powerful wands. So that one's crucial. Health container here. This one is really useful, I found, in the early game. And as a newer player, felt very frustrated by not having enough health in the early zones. So if you find that you're at low health and you got that flashing red border and you just need a little pick-me-up, this mod will make your run go a lot smoother. Later on in the game, once you start getting heals and stuff, less useful, but early game, excellent. Mini-map, another great one, just if you giving you a little heads up, a little edge on some of the enemies to just kind of help you get your runs longer and kind of anticipate where the enemies are going to be. Hints on what their AI is doing, where you can't necessarily see them. Anyway, useful tools on how to get good and not be a scrub, as they say. Save slots enabler. I should probably be doing that because I don't want to start a new game and erase this current daily run that I'm on, which actually, in all honesty, seems like it is going quite well and just about to open up. So if you want to have multiple games going on and don't feel hemmed into one game, that's probably a good one. Edit wands always, that's pretty crucial, but that is also one of the things that's included in Spell Lab. So that one I think is how you want to play it. But this is a very small sampling of how many mods are out there, and all useful for different things. But these are just a few that I have used and have found useful. So none of them activated anyway. So let's get into the run and see what we can do. Okay, so give me a moment to get my bearings. I still kind of feel like my heart is racing from that nail biter on the last one, so just give me a minute to figure out what we need to do and where we're at. Okay, lots of black holes. This wand is excellent. One thing that I didn't try last time was how good does it do? Better for longer distance, but I don't know, maybe we'll figure that out. Yep. Okay, this fart crystal combination here, I am very impressed with how well it has been doing. So I'm going to see if I can continue on with that as a theme, because it's funny. I mean, you know, black holes, we're good. Okay, big thing that had to have happened. Did it happen? Yes. There it is. Small teleport bolt. OMG. Okay. Am I going to put it on this? Is that a decent wand? 2 cast, so not great. Mana recharge speed is my main thing that I want. That's a... Oh! I almost forgot about that. So we're going to be picking up that also. But that wand is not good. Not good. Bleh. 108? Now this one is pretty fast, and for the tele wand that I think, I mean, that might be all that we need. How much money? Oh gosh, things are starting to get expensive. That may or may not necessarily be a concern. It is a concern because I want to buy, I need to make sure that I have enough money to buy this. And let's just see what happens if we just, oh, I don't want the water trail currently. Okay, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It certainly does the thing, and it will get through, but alright, how is mana? Way too slow. So, is there another thing that can get that recharge time down? Maybe not currently, besides maybe borrowing one of these. How does this do with just 2? That still does pretty good. So I mean, not terrible, it's a little better. Mana will run out, so that's not actually good. I mean, not like 108 is going to be better, but it'll just blast through the mana like it was nothing. I mean, this is going to cast 2 anyway. That thing is not good. All right, let's get serious. All right, let's go ahead. Oh gosh, I don't want to lose these. I do feel like that is the correct answer, but we want that before we forget. Okay. Homing fart crystals. This, I'm not sure. I'll probably end up going with this, but I'm just gonna put off that until I need to make that decision. I mean, that's kind of fun. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage yet, but you've got many slots and many, many more wonderful things that you could put in there that will make that pop a little bit more. Okay, do I want to be brave and just go for this? Okay, I don't need any of those. Man, that recharge is good, though. .43. Gosh. I already got one of you. I don't think I'll need it anyway. Okay. What happens? Runs out of mana immediately. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, so with that sorted out, and I don't really know what more that we can do with that other than just... There's a couple of things, but anyway, that is exceptionally adequate, and this wand set up here, I've got my damage wand, which is shaping up to be pretty good, I think, and has tons of potential. Maybe a little bit short, but hey, we know all the secrets. We know where the good ones are, and in fact, I think that will be one of the big priorities. So let's get a plan here and figure out what we need to do. So this will be a little fun gamble. This is more spells, and these are things that we need. All right, let's get this filled up. We don't actually need the ambrosia right now because, like I said, I'm not very good at using it except for when things get really crazy, like parallel worlds, generally where I find that useful. Okay, so we have that. We have this. We also want... So here's why I'm talking about that. I think I'm actually going to ditch this here. Hopefully not break it. But I can put this here because I'm not necessarily using it. And so I know where that is. I can come back when I need it. I want to have a free slot so that I can go back up and do some silliness with killing two birds with one stone with the wand here. And then there's another secret to where we're going to get the advanced experimental wand. If that even has a name, I don't know. All right, let me get a hold on what wands are what, because I don't want to be casting the wrong thing and collapse my mountain. And in fact, okay, just a little bit of foreseeing and trying not to have things in high-risk areas where bad things can happen. If there was a chance that I accidentally collapse this mountain, I don't want it to also collapse this. So, putting that in a slightly safer place. Alright, now we're slightly better, but I don't want to be doing target practice in here, so... somebody remind me, right? Alright. Black holes. Whoa! Oh, I forgot. Oh, man. maybe I'll do it the safe way. Okay, I have already forgotten the plan because we were going up and we were going to try and get a tablet from the bridge boss location, and full of risk, but is this? Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Whoa! Holy! What did Oh my gosh, you guys. This game sometimes is just too much. All right, can I put that someplace? Oh, can I put that someplace safe? I don't know. Maybe just walk away. Sometimes it's the best option. I don't know. Oh, how about that? What? All right. Okay, I need to catch my breath after that and remind myself what the plan is. We are going up, which is to say this this way. that fart cannon. Okay, it just needs to do some more damage, but that is funny, and that was not funny. I'm sorry. This place looks familiar. Okay. I do need to pay attention to... Or do I need to pay attention to gold? When will I need gold next? I'm not interested in fighting anything because I want to try and keep as full health as possible for the time being, because I'm kind of out of convenient health since hey, you just speaking it shall appear. Different kind of health though. Yeah, I like... Whoa! Gosh, caught one. Alright, things are getting intense. I don't like those dudes. Rats, I like rats. You can survive. You too. Alright, how long is this? Also, which one is my telly one? Oh my gosh, there are so many of these. This is like what, number 4? Mercy, that looks bad. Oh! I accidentally clicked. I didn't mean to do that, and that was probably dangerous because some of those things do not friendly things. Okay, now, safe-ish zone 3 is our telly wand. I think maybe I used to do that. Okay, now we are smooth sailing. So, going up this giant chasm, can I... Okay, here we're back up to the top. Crucial reason why telly wands are just like so awesome is just the fact that they can get you around so fast. Alright, here is the bridge boss area. I haven't been here yet, thank goodness, otherwise I'd be in big trouble. But we're not in big trouble because this is the first time that we're visiting here. Okay, so we need to pick up both of these. One trick to get out of here in the early game, if you have Invisibilium, make yourself invisible. I have heard, I don't want to test it, if you cross this zone somewhere in this area, it'll spawn the boss, and he is nasty. But we don't have to do that because you could either go invisible. That wasn't him, I promise. You could either go invisible or just get out some other way. And we are going to do the other way, which is just digging out. I could probably use the black holes, but I kind of feel like I want to save those for a little bit later because they are just so convenient. And oh my gosh, I think I hear the midnight timer. I feel a pumpkin spice transformation setting in already. So we're going to call it right here. Just for the time being. There's nothing going on out here, but we're just going to take a break and we're going to come back and see what we can do with the tools that we've got. It's really about to blow up. I mean, we got this in the bag. We should change the name of this game to The Hubris of Man. So we'll see you next time.